Work on the aircraft rescue and firefighting building is scheduled to be completed by the end of October. And according to project manager of Innotech, the company contracted to construct the building, they are on track to hand over the building at that time. A visit to the building recently revealed that finishing work is far advanced and workers are working feverishly to meet their deadline. The visit to the building also revealed a building inside which any firefighter would be comfortable working and living in. To get a better understanding of the facility, we spoke to project manager Anderson Yard. I'm standing here at the very top of the aircraft rescue and firefighting station, still under construction, and today we have been taking a walk through the building to see what the progress is like on the inside. You know, we have been showing you the outside all this time and we've been telling you what's been going on. We have had with us the project supervisor, Mr. Anderson Yard, and he is here again with us today, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what is going on inside the building. I can tell you from what I've seen already, it is quite impressive. A lot of work is going on, and firefighters who are going to be working here in the future, they're going to be very happy people because every amenity is being put in place here to satisfy their every need. Mr. Yard, I want to thank you for joining us again. I've noticed that they have started the finishing work on the inside of the building. Tell us how that is going.
That's going pretty okay. We've started the painting on the walls at the scene, the tiling on the washrooms, and the terrazzo floors are coming along pretty okay. The painting on the ceilings, so everything's going on pretty okay. Pretty
yes.
Good.
Now, some things that persons haven't heard yet, and I've seen today. Yes, you expect the bathrooms, you expect to have the areas where the fire trucks are going to be stored, you expect to have a number of things in here, but I've seen and I understand from my walk through that this is going to be more like a living quarters because firefighters are going to have to spend a lot of time here, basically live here for the time that they're here, and so every amenity is being put in to assist them in being comfortable once they're here. Can you give us a breakdown of some of the amenities that have been put in place?
Well, there are the dorms, the sleeping areas where the firefighters, they stay overnight. As we know, firefighting is a 24-hour job, and they need to be here all the time, so there are sleeping areas for that. There's the kitchen area where the guys can cook the food, or there probably would be someone who will be supplying meals for them. And there's the living area as well, where they can just relax. There's a gym. As you see here, there's a gym over here where they can have some recreational time and relax for a while. And basically, that's it. Yeah.
So he's being quite modest, but firefighters who are going to be working here, or if you have any interest at all in becoming a firefighter, this fire station would be the one to work at. You hear? There's the kitchen, there's a dining room, you have the dormitories, you have lockers, you have living room, you have the gym. I mean, the guys are going to be working out.
It's a comfortable place to be while the guys are here in between firefighting. Yeah. It's a comfortable, very comfortable place to be while the guys are here.
Yeah, it's very comfortable, and whichever room you're in, you're not going to have to walk too far to find a bathroom, and not just a bathroom with toilets, but a bathroom with shower and everything. Wow. Now, they're going to be really happy people. Now, also, in terms of the building too, I know a lot of people are wondering, so the building is so close to the sea. What are you doing to ensure that it is not susceptible to the sea blast and that it lasts for a long time to come?
Well, during the construction phase, the engineers and the architect had that concern. So they designed the columns, the structural columns and structural beams to accommodate this sea blast. And there's also on the cars to have a application of a painted material onto the walls and onto the woodwork on the outside that would prevent the salt air from affecting any of the finished works or any of the structural reinforcement to the building. So all that was put in place during the construction of the building, and it will continue to the end of the building, making sure that on the east side of the building is well protected from this sea blast.
I have noticed that your windows are aluminum windows, even the hinges are stainless steel. I mean, even the locks on the doors are stainless steel.
Everything's stainless steel and of a higher grade stainless steel, because as I said, during the construction phase, we have this in mind and we know that this would have been a problem. So we put things in place to prevent rusting and corrosion and breaking down of the material, so that we have a building that can be here for a fairly long time.
And even the way we use galvanized, those also have the anti-rust coating on them.
Also have the anti-rust coating also.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you guys have really been thinking ahead.
Yes,
so this building is going to last for a very long time with very, very minimal maintenance.
A very long time, and as I said, the rusting is very minimal, if at all. If any at all. And as I said, maintenance is going to be really, really low. It's a really nice building to be, and we're proud to present this to the firefighters.
Yeah, and I'm happy to tell the public that the building is well designed. They took everything into consideration given the environmental conditions out here, and this building is it's very low maintenance building, and we're not gonna have to change anything on here for a long time to come. So they ensure that is how it's going to be. So, and regarding you told us a few weeks ago that we should be ready with the building by October. Are we still on track for that?
Still on track, very much so. As I said earlier, we've started the finishes. Next week we're doing the sanitary ware, we're getting all the joinery in place. So we're looking very good for October.
Yeah.
Very good.
And I can tell you, I've seen some of the bathrooms. Love the doors that are on there. Really nice. They're really nice. And I have also seen some of the terrazzo floor, and wherever they're styling in the bathrooms, I have seen some of those, and things are looking good. Now, right next to us here, we have the control room.
This is the control. This is the control room, alarm room we call it. So this is where the operational gates for the apparatus bay will be controlled from, and any alerts will be sent from this room to the firefighters to get the firefighters going in case of an emergency.
Right, and the location is really great because they cover the entire site. You can see all around from there.
They have a 180-degree view of the entire site, or entire building. So they will be ready, and they can pick up anything that's happening within that view, so that the firefighters can respond to immediately.
Meanwhile, excavation work continues on the area being excavated for the rerouting of a part of the Yambu River. Over the past few weeks, heavy equipment operators have worked steadily to remove most of the stones which they discovered in the area. Once the excavation work in this area is completed, the next step would be to level the area, dig the foundation, and prepare the base for the installation of the culverts. Meanwhile, concrete work also continues on the apron area as well as on the turning head at the northeastern end of the runway, as well as on other areas around the site. For more information on the construction of the Argyle International Airport, log on to www.svgiadc.com or visit our Facebook page at Friends of the Argyle International Airport or on Twitter at Argyle International.